rolling start. NMSO is on pole for Jolly Racing Team, and always remember to subscribe and like. So as I say, it's a rolling start with 38 laps. The driver setting is R07. So as NMSO is off on the first lap, lots of spray coming up. The first corner, let's see whether we have any carnage. In second, Maniero, it's Pocho for Italian Stallions. Jeff is in GR3 Honda, racing for JGM Racing is in fourth, Charlie is in fifth, racing in the GR3 category for Team Crazy, followed by Corinne in the M6. Car right for Casey Racing, and then Asiemi running wide into the gravel, but not spinning, closely followed by NMSO. NMSO must have spin, and Scarlet is off as well. Bit of carnage this corner as we continue on the first lap. Finish picked up a 3-second penalty. Now we have Ritzy, probably for passing under yellow flag conditions. Traveling back to pitting, Honda is bringing up the rear in the GR4. Lamborghini for the Italian Stallions. So end of lap 1, and Vicky has taken the lead for NATO Bulldogs in the GC3 Ferrari 296. Brilliant livery on that one, if I do say so myself. So this competition has teams of 2. Each team chooses a manufacturer and run both the GR3 and GR4 version of the car in the same race on track at the same time. So as we can see, with the GR3 cars out in front, generally 7 seconds a lap quicker. And the first of the GR4 cars is Sandro JGM in the Honda NSX. Bravo making a move on Old Park, showing into CC GR4 Brody for Jolly Racing Team in the GR4 Porsche. Myself in the GR4 Ferrari in harassed by Honda for the Italian Stallions in the GR4 Lamborghini. For the Honda, see the condition. Go for a move. Riding even with 4-wheel drive on that Lambo. sinks in. Back to the front, see what's happening. Sissy still in the lead, closely followed by Pocho. In the Lamborghini GT3, this slides from Pocho. The GT3 Lambo is not four-wheel drive, like the GR4, and another nice slide was coming, applying the power. Green has made some places up to be third after the first 2 laps of shenanigans. Jeff is fourth, few seconds behind Sharim. Meto, who was the early forerunner, has now pulled his way back up to fifth after being nearly at the back. Bush. Alright. It's Charles' first race with us this evening. Hello, Tyson. Picked up another hard second, trying to catch Tyson. Mission Honda is still in close proximity. Italian Stallions, the second Italian team racing in this championship this season. On that one, but doesn't control it. As it has a really good attempts here. Now leave it to back of my car. Apart from the first lap shenanigans, we haven't really had anybody drive off the track as yet. Somewhere back in 16th, something must have happened to him. Should he get back to the front? And there has been a change in the lead. Pocho has taken the lead for the Italian Stallions. Oh, another nice slide. Copied by Sissy, didn't want to be outdone. Karim's still in third. Jeff is in fourth for JVM Racing. Meto for Jolly Racing Team. Carl for K2 Racing. Jenny for Harry's Racing Team. Chalet last GT3 runners for Team Crazy. Go to the first of the GT4 runners, but it picks up a big 1.5 penalty. So Sam for Team JGN should be quite easily pick up 9th place, and does so. Oh, Mission Honda does overtake me, but loses it, and I'll change the place back. Now try and chase all part. Hello Lee on chat, one of our recent joiners to the league. hope you'll be on track for this too. Our next race is the Victory Season 19, which starts tomorrow evening. Okay, so I pull up the old bar. You'll notice I pull up quite well in the racing zone, but that Audi PC is like, I don't know, it's like it's on warp speed in straight line, which you'll see even when I'm in the slipstream, the Audi TC pulls away, and I have that all night to get that. It's a bit frustrating, but good racing. Back to that, so what's happening? In Honda is the 13th, Fajoli in 14th, Wish, and Wixie is still some way walking to the pack. Tyson racing at the front. Ocho for Miss Helen Sanders is still in the lead and has pulled out 2 or 3 sessions on Pissy. Actually, let's look at everybody's livery, because everybody has livery. So the Italian Sanders livery, you can see it on the Lambo. Something's happened there which we missed. The MC doesn't seem to have a team livery, but Sissy racing for NATO Bulldogs has the two-wheeler Bulldog in a helmet. Chef with for JGM livery. Carvo with his K2 livery. Meso is for the Jolly Racing team. Has a Yemi for the Harry's Racing team. Bravo for Team Tracy. The JGM's second driver fan. Goes to Tyson for Team Crazy, yes, Team Crazy. Myself, Honda for the other driver for Heavy Stallions, Jolie for Jolie Racing Team, Wash Renush, and Wixie for Harry's Racing Team. So let's see where we can find some action. So Manuary has all out now. Unfortunately, we don't get the time caps on the replay, so looking at the track map, that's probably 5 or 6 sessions back to Turin. Probably a session and a bit. Back to Sissy, at the same distance to Chef. A little bit of a train here for 6 seconds. The Meso going purple. These 2 seconds separating those 3. Rally 8. And then we have a long grab back for the CC3 cars, and then we have a long gap back to the CC4 car, which is K2 Racing, who is followed relatively closely by Jam, and then Carlson for Team Crazy, followed by myself, Ishmonga, and we're all in quick succession. a better exit, but now just watch the person in the TC just pull away, even though I'm in the slipstream. But as fast as a straight line, which usually pulls now. Oh, here we go, I'm going to shoot drive this time. Finally make the move, but I'm pretty sure Tyson gets me straight back again. He does, yeah. Nice move, Tyson. Quarter race system. See, I pull up nice in the corner. Nice exit. So I'm just straight in this side so it doesn't pull away. We have somebody in the pits. Hot show for the Italian Stoners. And Busy for NATO Bulldog. And Elemento. And Carl Wright, which promotes Jeff now to first place. Very solitary first place where we have 5 GC3 cars all in the pits taking on fuel, probably not tyres. Find some action for you. CJ comes out the pits with Pocho. So looks like places were swapped in the pit stops there. First race with us. Hope you're enjoying it, Carl. Bye. It's in the Audi Iron CC3. Nice action for you. Dan, who's in the GC4 version of the Competences. I'm still harassing Tyson. Tyson is still refusing to yield, and there's a description all away, even though I've been slipped through. Jeff is in the pits now. And to avoid the Tyson. Level 2. Stand by. round again. 5 knots. Go to the pits. Okay, we have a battle here then. So first and second place, Tissy for Naso Dulzos. Very closely followed by Poncho for the Italian Stallions. And very switchy. A little bit on the exit. So it takes a wider line, goes back in, this you take the line back. Where you'll seem to be different between seasons reaching the first die and being driven to the blue flag as my teammate comes up behind me. TJ and Pocho started their way through the tour cars for the first time. Good racing Essington. Woo! Big slap from Pocho again. The navigation for GC2 cars to GC Blue cars. Somebody in the pits. Isaac, smooth route. So the battle between Italian Stallions and the Mesa Bulldogs carries on. Position has been swapped. Right and good right. he outbrakes himself, but pulls back in nicely as Hotshot also outbrakes himself a little. Whoa! A little bit of kissy. Just for a second. Okay, again going purple. Trying to sell something. Not sure having none of it. As for you, Karim still in third, Ernesto in fourth. But has picked up a half-second penalty. Jeff, after his pit stop, is down to that knee. As is Charles Wright shortly, so he's just had more. Setting past the fast cars. How's it back on track? A little bit further ahead of me before he went into the pit. But it's had 7th round in 13th. That was the last GT3 entry of Aliemi. We'll see in 14th with the close behind him. Okay. driving, everybody. We got some jam as he applies the power, so we're almost half distance. The battle still raging at the front. It is, so two epic battles so far throughout the entire length or duration of the race so far, being first and second for CJ and Foxtrot, and then myself and Tyson for C4s. The battle at the front has been pulled while PK goes into the pits again for more boost and more fuel. So let's show a rundown. So currently leading the race is Pocho for the Italian Stallions, and Amento for Jolly Racing Team. In second, Corinne, who has had a quiet race but a very solid race, in third. For I think it, I can't remember. Jeff is in fourth for a bit of a polo race, being in the lead, then down further back, and then back to fourth. He's in the GC3 Honda for CZM Racing as Yemi. In the AMG GC3 for Harry's Racing Team. Chalet in close proximity in sixth for Team Crazy. DJ after his second pit stop comes out in seventh place in the GC3 Ferrari for NATO Bulldogs. Carl Wright in his first race in the GCR. Then Tyson, who is driving the MHCC GT4 for Team Crazy, followed by myself in the GT4 Ferrari for NATO Bulldogs. Trying to close in Tyson again. Taking Swisher on this lap. All of the track that should exit. That picks up the penalty for all my troubles. Not close enough on this lap. And 11. Cody back in the GT4 GPR for Racing Racing. Nissan Honda for the Italian Stallions in the GT4 Huracan. Footsie, so she's had a 6-shot race in the heavy SLS AMG for Harry's Racing Team. Jolie 15th, and Wonish driving the M4 BMW. CJ may have just overtaken Carl for 5th place. Jet in 8th. My battle with Tyson still continuing. Is in the pit. Now it's our battery, so I'm going to have to get right to the end for you. So I should capture the end. Just was more or less just a test. To make sure everything works okay, but also trying to do a little bit of action as well. So Potsy came first, then the Meadow second, Corinne. Prince is in a position he seems to have been in. But here comes right on the line. CJ makes a big unlucky, nice strong finish. Post finish. Jeff comes in this. Warnish is a lap car right. So this is the battle that's been raging all evening. This is the last lap. I was at one point 10 seconds behind Alison. I think she had some fuel issues or some kind of problem. As I managed to claw back 10 seconds in the last 10 laps or so. And this is how close it was right at the end of the race. And there we have it, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this little kind of a test taster of what we can do. Um, and hopefully we'll have some streaming back up for live races real soon. If anybody likes talking, then please give me a shout, and we can get something sorted out. Uh, if not, we'll try and get some replays done for you. But I'm sure at some point we'll get live racing back streaming again. Okay, cheers everybody.